Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you how to design these kinds of preparation guides. This is a philosophy from DSD team and Christian Coachman, and I'm gonna show you how to do it with Medit link, and in this case with Medit design and Medit splints apps. It's a very good guide to show you how much amount of space you have to your material, your restoration material, and so let's do it. So here I have the screen of the Medit link. I'm gonna upload the WhatsApp STL file. Okay. The only thing we're gonna need is our STL file and a square form STL. If you don't have, I'll leave a link in the description of this video and you can download. Okay. So I just uploaded the STL file of our WhatsApp. In this case, we're gonna do a preparation from 1.5 to 2.5, and we're gonna start with the Medit Splints app. Okay. I'm gonna drag the file, upper arch. It's an upper arch file, flat splint, and I'm going to use AI to help me through this process. So here I have the flat plane splint that the AI gave me, but I need to edit to make it go further in all the 10 elements that we will do the preparation guide. So we're gonna come here in this outline mode and going to edit these points. Okay, we're gonna take up to do the base of our preparation guides. Okay, this is our XCL of our WhatsApp model. Okay, and after correcting the outline, we're gonna go to the next step. So we have the base of our preparation guides. I'm gonna save this splint and go now to Medit Design app. I'm going to drag the splint and the STL file of our WhatsApp to Medit Design. And now we're gonna need that square form, square STL. So we're going to remove from this splint to have those kinds of cuts that we need to our preparation guides. Okay, so I'm going to import our square STL file, this one, and the first tool that we're gonna use is the transformation mode. Okay, so we're gonna drag our square here. I'm going to unmark this box uniform scale so I can change the form of this square. And what we need is to leave outline each element from occlusal to cervical, okay? Like this. I'm going to need more of these boxes, so I can close the transformation mode, right click on the mouse and duplicate. So I have another one. Go back on transformation mode, select number 2, and I'm going to edit, okay? So now I have all my forms positioned. Yeah, I need to subtract from this plane, the base plane, all these forms, okay? So we're going to use another tool that is called edit mode. And here I have this boolean commands, okay? And we're gonna cut from the base plane all these forms. So we're gonna bring it here, B, all these forms, select the 11 forms that we position, and we're gonna cut from A the B forms, okay? And so we're going to have our first guide. That's our guide number 1. Let's see how it looks. It seems okay. You're going to have these kinds of view, but we have here a little failure, okay? and we can edit by two forms this little failure. The first one I prefer. Let's close the edit mode. We're gonna delete our guide. We're going to come with these two forms here, number 3 and 4, and we're going to edit, bringing more to buccal side. Okay, so we're going to transformation mode again, and we bring a little more to this buccal direction. And then we go again in edit mode, boolean. We're going to boolean the difference between the base plane and all those forms. Okay, let's bring to B, and let's see how it works. Much better, but it's still a little failure here, and that's how we can use the other form of editing. We can, let's put some color. We can go here and select with the brush like this. We have another little failure here. We can select here and simply go on delete, and that's it. So now we have our first guide. We can close edit mode. That's how it looks. So we have these lines right from occlusal or incisal, where we can see if we have the right amount of space in each tooth. Okay, so let's do our second and third guide. From our base guide, now we're going to cut like this. First of all, let's delete, all those forms. Right click on the mouse and delete. And let's start with just one again. Okay, transformation mode, and now we're going to cut like this. So we're going to have a occlusal view from the preps, from mesial to distal, right in the center of each preparation. Like this. Sorry. Like this. So I'm going to duplicate the form, transformation mode, and do all over again. Change this color, make more visual, better. Duplicate. So the same thing, I have all these forms. I need to cut from here, so we're gonna have this occlusion view from medial to distal in each element, so we can check if we have the right amount of space, okay? So let's close the transformation mode, go to edit mode, Boolean, cut, and from the base splint, the first one, we're going to select all those forms again and drag down to B. Guide number 2, let's see how it looks. So that's the idea. In each element, from medial to distal, we're going to check if we have the right amount of space, okay? And to guide number 3, we're going just to bring up all those forms to cut this bar right here. So we can use the third guide to check the incisional edge of our preps, okay? If we have the right amount of space or not. See that in some place like this, I have to bring out my forms. Here seems okay, here seems okay. In this side, I have to move them out a little bit to this third guide, okay? So let's go again to transformation mode. And this one I have to bring a little out here. And here. And to bring up all these forms also. To cut this bar. So let's go. Edit mode, Boolean, base guide, all those forms. Guide number 3. So now I have our third guide, sorry. Then we have these little failures. And we can edit with a brush, okay? In edit mode, we can select the brush, delete on keyboard, the other side. Seems okay. You can see there's a little hole here. So we can use this fill holes tool and it is fixed. So now we have our 3 guides, okay? Third one, the second one, this view, and the first one. I'm going to bring here, in this case I already have our preparation, so I'm going to import the model of the preparation. And you're going to see another tool from Medit Design to align models, is this tool right here, alignment model. I have a reference and a target, and I'm going to try to use automatic alignment. Seems good. Let's try to use manual alignment to see if get better. So I'm going to mark 3 points, like here, here, here. Oops. Seems a little bit better. Let's close the alignment mode. Now I have both models aligned, so we can check with our preparation guides how my preps are. Let's change this color. Okay. So that's how it works. We can check from this kind of view if we have the correct amount. The second guide from occlusion view, see how the space is not that good. Here it seems okay. But here we don't have that space. Here also. Here seems okay. And our third guide, the inciso preparation, seems okay. Seems okay. Here could be better. Here could be better. Right here could be better. So that's it. If you like it, please give a like and a comment, okay?